Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. So from my last video, the potatoing video, hopefully you've seen we've had 2 inches of rain, and 2 inches of rain is better than dragging the irrigator out. We've had 2 inches of rain across the whole farm, so that's covered all the fields of spuds, so we don't need to put any water on ourselves. Weather's done it for us. So we'll just take a look now. They're near enough touching in the rows. You can see what I mean when Dad's been and ridged them up. Nice V shape there. And now look at them. Anyway, enough about potatoes. You've seen enough. In other news, I've actually had a shave. I look about 12. But today, got a few jobs to do. We're not only just farmers, we do different other jobs. Like I say, we're only a small farm, so we've got to do different jobs to accumulate some money in here and there. I'm off this morning to do some rat baiting for a neighbouring farmer. I'm all qualified to do that, so we're off there. He's got some interesting tractors. Hopefully might be able to film them if he lets me, and do a bit of a tour of what he's got, what kit he's got. If you're into your New Hollands and old Fords, then stay tuned. But then hopefully later on today we will go see Dad do the rest of the spraying. I know there's not a lot of tractoring going on, but it's that time of the year. I am sorry. Oh, hello New Holland sign. Right, so just leaving the yard now. We are in the mighty Citroen Nemo. What a van. Yes. The speed. I've just got to the farm. I've done my poison, done my rounds, and I'll just show you around some of the kit that he's got here. For a Fens farm, we've got some good kit. Have a look. What an absolute diamond. Don't see many of these about. It's got a Conocklin cultivator on the back as well. I have actually driven that once. He let me have a go. The farmer let me have a go. But we'll just go and have a look at the old Fords now. That's what we're more interested in. Whether you can see in this light, we've got a 7, 8, 10 here. Absolutely mint. For those Ford enthusiasts or tractor enthusiasts, you ain't going to get a better one than this. What an absolute beauty. And then behind it, a 7610. I know she's on flotation tyres, but she's an absolute gem as well. In the same shed. Two very, very looked after tractors. Back in the spring barley field uptown, just jumped in the sprayer with Dad, and as you can see from camera around. She's looking pretty good in places. What we're putting on today then, Dad?
Well, we've got a little bit of a mix. We've got magnesium, we've got a fungicide, or two fungicides actually, mixed together. That's what's been recommended. So this is the final one. We're spending the more money on it. Mr. Frontier has had a good do out of it.
Well, she's looking pretty good now, isn't she?
Yes, yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. The weather this year's been favourable. We've had a little bit of rain when we wanted it. Otherwise, this is very prone to being droughty down up here on this gravel. So we've been lucky, really. Sometimes you have to have a little bit of luck in farming.
So in the T6030 with the 18 metre Amazon UF 1200, I think it's called that.
Well, I think so, it's following us, yeah.
From me doing a bit of rat baiting this morning to working at Harvest Parts, yet again I'll drop the link in the description below, to now jumping on the sprayer, just mixing the video up a little bit.
Protecting the air with the last fungicide and feeding it a little bit with a bit of magnesium to try and boost the yield up as much as we can. It means there's plenty of moisture in the ground now. It's a worthwhile thing to do. We're using twin nozzles on. I find the twin nozzles are very good to get a good coverage on the leaf, and they also help with a bit of the drift as well. They're Leckler nozzles, and with this we're using 150 litres a hectare of water, and I'm running at 6.6 mile an hour, and we're on about 4.2 bar, so you can nip over it pretty quickly. I don't like going much faster than well, 6.6, 7 mile an hour, depending on what sort of water I'm using. I don't like going any more than about 5 bar, because then you're starting to get 1 or 2 leaks on your spray lines. But apart from that, no, she's running well.
We shall go and put the same mix on the other field of spring barley we got uptown, and I shall put the drone up and you can have a look at that field while Dad's spraying it, and we'll go and see what that looks like. From me doing the crop walkthrough and crop update to what it's looking like now, it really has come on with that rain we had the other day, and yeah, it's looking well.
We're recording 50mm, which is a pretty good amount of water, so it's looking good. A little bit of mud on the wheels, not a lot, so that just proves what sort of rainfall we've had.
Yeah. Right, that's that field done. Let's go see what the crack is with the other field uptown. Right, let's see if anyone's glued the lock this time. Don't look like it, we're all good. So we're back up this field, uptown, looking at the spring barley, spraying the spring barley. From when I did that crop walkthrough, just come on a bit, like I said again, the rain just helps it all. But you can see the bigger picture, so to speak, when I chuck the drone up while Dad's spraying. And yeah, you see for yourself what this looks like. It's still pretty thin on this headland, and like I've said it all year, it's still pretty thin there, but the rest of the field, you know, we'll get some good barley off this, a good amount of barley off this, and a good amount of straw as well, so fingers crossed. I mean, it looks pretty clean as well, you'll see with the drone footage. There's not a lot of weeds in there. I've just pulled out the odd wild oat on this headland. So yeah. So that's probably it for this video on doing a bit of rat baiting, a bit of spraying. That's what we're sort of getting up to this time of year, waiting for this stuff to grow basically. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you again for another video. Hopefully it's a bit more exciting because we might be starting to irrigate because it looks like it's going to be dry next week. Just had a look at the weather forecast. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Ta.